This morning on TVC Breakfast, it's all about Nigeria at 65, the highs, the lows, and the hope that still burns bright. This is TVC Breakfast October 1st special. Good morning. My name is Itoma Edu.
Absolutely. I'm so excited to be here this beautiful morning. It's Nigeria at 65. I'm so excited to be here. I'm Ibrahim Shita. Good to see you, Etoma. And good to see you, Ria and Nelson. Congratulations.
Indeed, Etoma and Ibrahim. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. This is TVC Breakfast, the special on Nigeria at 65. Ria and myself, we had to come upstairs to bring some more shows from here.
Exactly. And you know I have to wake you up the right way. So good morning, Nigeria, and welcome to the special edition, Nigeria at 65. We are definitely excited. We're celebrating at the end of the day. It may not be so perfect, but we're still celebrating because we stand strong in whatever we do. I am Ria Abdul.
You know, Ria, I thought I took that good morning, Nigeria from you. And,
no, she owns it. It's her brand. But Etoma, let me ask you first, at 65, Nigeria, I mean, you're the oldest on the table at this.
Oh, that makes me really feel old.
Well, what actually stands out for you all these years?
What stands out is the wonder of the country called Nigeria. We've taken all sorts of knocks here and there. You know, we've seen genocide, we've seen insecurity, we've seen food deprivation, we've seen disasters, medical disasters, and so on, and we are still standing strong. I was just checking out the way the economy is behaving, and I was telling myself, I said, come, this country, are we cats? It's as if we have 9 lives. No matter what knocks us, we keep going. That's the Nigerian spirit, and that's what I want to celebrate today.
I know, and Ibrahim, just like Etoma is saying, I think our resilience is it for me, because no matter what you throw at us, we still stand tall as Nigerians. And I think that we live by the name that we are really the African giants. But for you, Ibrahim, how special is today? Knowing that, you know, on social media, we still have a lot of conversations that, oh, we are not there yet, oh, but we are getting there. But what would you say today means to you as a Nigerian? And you're a very patriotic Nigerian. What does today mean?
Thank you for recognizing.
Oh, yes, Ibrahim is.
He's a very patriotic Nigerian.
Because patriotism actually brought us here this early morning, you know, starting way earlier than we normally start our breakfast show. It's because of the love for Nigeria. And if you look at Nigeria, if you look at it back in history, 1914, when the amalgamation of the North and the South, came together, given the name Nigeria, it was just, just few people. Well, we were many, but few people, back then in the day. We actually experienced the transatlantic slave trade. We also experienced a lot of civil wars before we now went on to, getting people like Nnamdi Azikiwe, Awolowo, even people from outside of the country, Kwame Nkrumah, Julius Nyerere, fighting, the cause of independence. And then, I think your country actually gained independence. First talk about Ghana, and then came Nigeria, in 1960. So at the time, because we felt, yes, we can do it ourselves, we can be better. Then we experienced the regionalism. Later on, it came that we had military incursion. Later on, we had the interregnum, where things were not really happening. Then again, in 1999, former President Olusegun Obasanjo became president of Nigeria, the first democratically elected president, even though, afterwards, or before then, it was the issue of MKO Abiola. Exactly. So many things like that. But now we are here, standing tall and indivisible whole. Even though we have, challenges here and there, we know that we are one Nigeria. And one thing is, when you look at the youth, they are doing so well. Some of them, not really happy, but others are so optimistic, and that is the spirit that I want us to, charge ourselves with this morning, because Nigeria, we are getting closer, way closer to our El Dorado.
And which brings me to the theme of this year's celebration, Nigeria at 65, all hands on deck. Now that's, as simple as that is, it's very important that we have that all hands on deck approach. But Ria, one of the things that really concerns me is, which hands are we talking about? The politically or an appointed hands or the other ones who are really non-state actors?
Yeah.
Do we need everybody's hands? And at what kind of capacity and levels do we need our hands to come together? And are we going to be sincere and truthful to ourselves in terms of delivering the kind of governance, leadership, and followership that we need to sustain not just this 20-something years of democracy, unbroken democracy, but to take Nigeria consistently on a high level with what the current administration of President Bola Tinubu is doing, the foundation required to take Nigeria higher. Right. I'm really concerned about that.
And Ibrahim, quickly, today I stand as a Nigerian. I am Jumoke today, a proper Nigerian. But let's speak about all hands on deck. For me, it means that not just the government can do it. Oftentimes, Nelson, we put too much responsibility on the government. We as Nigerians, what are we doing? Today, what I really want to hammer on is that if you want a better country, you yourself have to do better for the country. As citizens, there are things that you need to do for Nigeria as well. The question is, are we really doing those things, or we're going outside to demarket Nigeria? Even when people talk about the positive side of Nigeria, or we feel that, oh, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that, but do we speak positivity into Nigeria? Do you wake up one day and say Nigeria is blessed? Do you wake up one day and say Nigeria will go further? So for me, all hands on deck means all citizens as well. We need to help the government. We do not put all responsibilities on the government. Let's help them to make it better. And all hands have to be on deck in security, education. You know, it goes on and on. But most importantly, let's just put our hands together with the government and work together.
Oh, yes. And a day like this should make us remember that we have no other place in the whole wide world that we can call home. Exactly. It is Nigeria. And because it is Nigeria that we can call home, this is the only place we will be first-class citizens. You know, I mean, you can go anywhere in the world and you are second class. But here, you are landlord.
Exactly.
All right. We are going to hand over the rest of the part of the show to you, Ria, and Nelson, and let's see how the show rides.
All right. Thank you so much, Etoma.
Yeah.